that they we running down your villas. No, they probably looking, cause they know that I'm cooking. That's probably what they took in. Ay, I wish I told you all that's in my head instead. I don't give a what you expect, so put your pride to rest. Ay, I saw you, now you pull up on me, tell me where you wanna go. It's 3 a.m. and you 6 a.m. and you telling me okay, I'm getting older and I'm losing some friends.
Time. To start the weekend in style, we welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Back to Porter. And the layup is good.
Porter Jr.
For the athleticism on display tonight, Doris. Each team has guys who can fly.
Transition, wide open basketball with the potential for the electric on every possession. Let's tip it up.
6 on the shot clock. Misses. And the Nets with possession here. Barrett with it. And it's Hunter picking him up. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Jackson outside. Here's Carter. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Mitchell. A steady offensive force, averaging around 32 and a half a game.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Oh, my goodness! Yikes!
What a finish! Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Now here's Mitchell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Fred VanVleet.
Boy, an all-star from his third season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Here's Jackson. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Mitchell's shot is good. And two other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and three-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are two hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
He takes it in. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Now here's Barrett. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Tipped. They get it back. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Nets with a lead. Here's Hunter. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Hunter's gotten his second bucket.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And that one's good. Williamson.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Now here's Mitchell. He has 6. Driving inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Mitchell's got 8 points.
I like the mindset here of Donovan Mitchell. Decides to get into the painted area and finish it. Nicely done.
It's VanVleet with a drive. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Back to Mitchell. Gobert inside. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Pass to Carter. Back to Jackson. Williamson outside. Jackson on the wing. The 3 ball. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
Pass to Williamson. The kick out to VanVleet. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter here. Mitchell, good.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Now here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Nets. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nets.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. And here's Porter outside. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
To the paint. A nice shot by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 18 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive, but this guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Here's Flynn. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside Mitchell. Oh, Favors with a block.
Derek Favors. Using that long frame to send that back twice on the pipes, Kevin.
And the Nets with possession here. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 6. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Miscue there. Hadn't had many of those so far, which is a big reason they're ahead.
Coming to the floor.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
Rudy Gobert.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
DeAndre Hunter.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who made it to All-NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
That's his
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks.
second team foul.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
DeMarcus Cousins.
The 3 from Curry.
Jaden McDaniels.
It's not going to go for him. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Back to Daniels. Now Mitchell. He's got 18. And Mitchell with the slam.
This feels like one of those nights for Donovan Mitchell. Everything's working.
And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Outside Burks. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And they're able to recover.
2 minutes remaining.
Second shot opportunity.
2 minutes.
McDaniels
Jaden McDaniels.
hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most.
Pass to Burks. From the arc. Rebounded by Kuzma. Here's Dozier. And he converts the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Right side Mitchell. Inside. Cousins. And he's gone for the lob. That shot missing.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
Stewart with it. He's picked up by... Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
So both teams making some changes here. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The drive by Porter. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Jackson outside. For 3, Barrett. Offensive rebound. He gets it in there. Williamson's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, the motor of Williamson is special. Awesome at staying engaged and hitting the offensive glass.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw good from Van Vliet.
Boy, what a story Fred VanVleet's NBA journey is. Undrafted out of Wichita State, develops into a tremendous player in Toronto, and gets rewarded with the huge contract in the summer of 2020. What a journey.
That'll do it for the first half. It's the Nets. They lead by 14. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And the Nets with possession here. 22 was their biggest lead.
Kevin Porter Jr.
Hard to think of a player who's transformed more than VanVleet. Undrafted, spent some time in the G League. Now he's a primary catalyst for his team.
A true all-around talent. Van Vliet gives you the big things and all the little things as well, Graham.
Well, you talk about the points, the assists, but look at the rebounding and the steals and the charges he takes. I mean, he's a glue guy and a star.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Mitchell. With the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Now Barrett. The 3 is up. And it's Gobert with a rebound. On the wing, Porter. Down low. No good that time. Oh, nice D from Carter. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert.
Second personal foul.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Pass to Carter. Shot from 12.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Personal foul. First team
Here in this
foul.
third quarter, just over a minute play. And here's Mitchell. He's got 22. Driving to the basket.
Well, there's no question that Fred VanVleet's competitive toughness, his desire, and the defense is what has given him a shot to be a legit NBA force.
It's Barrett on the wing.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Pass to Gobert. Porter with it. Now Carter defending. Here's Hunter. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Drains the triple. Hunter's gotten his third basket of the night.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Williamson left side. It's blocked by Gobert. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
I'll tell you, Mitchell locked in on the defensive end. He's so good getting after it.
Shot clock at 6.
He's so frustrated. He hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And it's Mitchell penetrating.
New Orleans.
Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Fred VanVleet.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Here's Barrett. There's the drive.
This guy can finish with either hand. What a finish from R.J. Barrett.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The kick to Hunter. On the wing, Porter. Three-pointer. No good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Goes back up. And there's a nice layup by Williamson. Williamson's gotten 4 this quarter.
You know, Coach gets mad when Williamson gets hit and there's no whistle, and it happens a lot.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Second personal foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Brooklyn.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken it.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
Lets a three fly. No luck on that one. And the Nets with possession here. They're on a 19-7 run. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Gobert with the double. Pass to Dozier. Oh, they get a hand on it. 5 on the clock. Kuzma, right side.
Offensively, they've been a little out of rhythm. Had much better flow there in the first half.
The drive by Porter. Here's Gobert.
Rudy Gobert.
And Gobert with the stuff.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
Fast break, Brooklyn. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Hunter's got 5 points now in the quarter. Can't get it to drop. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one.
All right, look who's coming to the court. Come on, get up and get loud for your Pelicans dance team.
They have already been decided. It's the Nets opening up a huge gap. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Porter with it. On the wing, Curry. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Pass to Moody. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Moody's got his first bucket in this one. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. The three from Curry. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Pass to Moody. All right, here's a different question for you, partner. I'll be taking notes. Did you have a favorite city for food in the NBA?
Well, write this down, B.A. So, my mom is from New Orleans, so I know New Orleans very well. And so New Orleans was my favorite city, no question. The food there, I'm getting full just thinking about it.
Well, that's the size of Derek Favors, allowing him to snag these boards. This guy, you've got to keep him off the offensive glass.
Pass to Curry. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Van Vliet outside. There's the drive. And Williamson throws it down.
Boy, Van Vliet, just great vision and feel for the game.
Outside Burks. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
For three.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Carter on the wing. Pass to Williamson. It's stolen by Hunter. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Kevin Porter Jr.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Living up to the immense hype, Zion is putting on a show, shouldering the load offensively.
Pass to Gobert. Burks got room. Rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Back to Williamson. Here's Barrett. And Gobert with a block. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Coming to the floor for the Nets, Marcus Morris Sr.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Clock at 6. Here's Jackson. And he can't get that one. Now here's Porter. On the wing, Curry. For three. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. Grant, as someone who played abroad on Team USA, how exciting is it to see how much more international the league has become?
It's fantastic, no question. You know, back then we saw so many talented foreign stars playing internationally, but now the best really do all find their way here to the NBA.
Really good job anticipating the rise and fire off the catch. Go ahead, Marcus Morris.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
To the inside. Carter. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Tries again. The kick out. Curry. Down low. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
Well, Marcus Morris is a guy who is unafraid of a little contact. That's a nice play right there.
And here are the Pelicans now.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only two meetings between these teams.
And what a huge performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson, left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A shot to stop the run. Brooklyn with the board. Right side, Curry. So we see the Nets taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie.